And then they will wait for the gun. And they are off in racing here in Pal, Arinsal, Andorra. Jen Jackson extremely strong off the line, as is Laura Steger on the right-hand side, up the inside. Leads them up the climb on the first lap. 4 wins in a row for the Flying Dutchwoman.
We talked about it before, about the altitude, and it means these races are just going to have to respect this short track a little bit more, and we're going to see maybe a bit more of a cagey race.
Yep, it's definitely the altitude. Richards, Risford, Peterson, Keller, Jackson, Steger. Oh!
Berta going down.
Berta going down, just getting stuck between lines slightly there, Ollie.
Yeah, and it's so loose, and she just came off between the two.
And in the wrong gear now as well. Stuck in a massive gear, trying to get moving again.
As the race goes on, you just mean all that blood's going to your legs, like you say, less to your head. The arms start to go a bit, and that dexterity and that fine skill goes.
Just struggling to see where Puck Peterson is at the front of this one.
You go 5th position at the moment, just drifted back a little bit.
All of a sudden, not quite.
Sammy Maxwell, still 14th now, and it's amazing once you get a bad start. Yeah, and it's a scrap now. They're all going to have a fight. They all want to be in the single track.
There's an attack from Puck Peterson up the bottom of this climb. Just use it as a springboard, and it's going to be first into the woods, and maybe a little feeler there, Ollie, but Richards did well to respond to that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty stinging attack, but we saw that as soon as she attacked, there was little gaps appearing. Jen Jackson just struggling to follow a little bit, and I think Puck's tactic is going to be just keep hitting them every time.
Peterson on the canyon bike from Alpecin to Koenig. Keller at the front now, leads them for the first time. Ahead of Richards, Peterson, Risford's doing what we're used to seeing Jenny Risford's do here, Ollie, just keeping her nose clean.
But look at Keller really putting the pressure down, and it's actually Puck Peterson's just struggling a little bit. And we know Keller's coming into form, like say, Swiss cross-country champion last week, and 2-time winner here, loves the course, loves the altitude.
There's Ronja Blurtlinger, Live Factory Racing. But Keller looking like she's really, really pushing.
But Richards looking so strong.
Blurtlinger past Peterson now. Ronja Blurtlinger on the podium as things stand. As they head onto the start-finish straight, Evie Richards looks over the wrong shoulder. 178 beats per minute, deep into the red zone. On her Whoop Live, Evie Richards stands on the pedals, climbs up the start-finish straight. She took that UCI World Champs win on last season, grits the teeth, 1 lap to go, but we know Alessandra Keller's extremely strong. Keller, is this going to be enough? Are we going to see Alessandra Keller take a UCI World Cup win?
You see Evie Richards then just struggling to get some air back in the lungs. I think if Evie can get back on terms, we know she's probably got the better sprint, but Keller pushing on through the single track.
A win here for Keller would pull her even with Pauline Ferrand-Prévot on 6 career UCI World Cup short track wins.
The Richards just that little bit fast, but there's a proper gap there. Evie Richards carrying speed into this off-camber section.
This is going to come down to the final straight. You'd have to think if Richards can get across this gap, but look, Keller doesn't want to let her across. Keller does not want to let the UCI World Champion back on her back wheel before the final sprint to the line. They're roared on by the crowd in the woods. Keller emerges from the woods first. Alessandra Keller, the Swiss star, shoulders rolling, head rolling, every single ounce of energy going into that Thomas Maxson bike.
Evie Richards, you've got 1 climb left.
And here we go. They're going to head on to the start-finish straight. Alessandra Keller, is she going to be able to stay ahead of Evie Richards? Alessandra Keller going for her first win since Leger 2024. Alessandra Keller is undefeated in the short track in Pal, Arinsal, Andorra. 3 wins in a row. Ollie, how far did she go from that time?
It's going to take some recovery to get over that. But I feel like I've got lactate and I'm sat in a chair.
here in Pal Arinsal. Keller wins by 4 seconds, blurtling her career best finish for her. Her previous best was a 6th. 10 seconds back in 3rd place for Live Factory Racing. Then it was Peterson, Kohler, Jackson, Steger, Risvitz, Wiedmann, Forcini rounded out the top 10.
Honestly, I think everyone knows how my winter was, so coming back from an injury is never easy, so I can't complain anything how it worked at the beginning, but I mean, obviously Andorra is a very good spot for me, so I'm very, very happy to get the win here again.